and live.
Not it.
Hello.
Hello, not it.
Not it.
I don't think there's much to not it.
True, we fought the thing.
Yeah,
We killed the thing.
big ball with eyeballs,
Yeah.
and tentacles with more eyeballs, and we killed it. And some spooky people were there. That's about it.
And the spooky person said some things to me.
Yeah, but we don't know that, do we? Did we see that? Did we hear that?
Just I know.
Well, you've seen him. None of you are hearing it as he's not even speaking so much. It's just sort of Cassian is getting thoughts almost in his head that are more than words. But yes, last time.
You said we didn't see the big mans.
No, you can,
Nope.
Yeah, you probably did the eye thing.
I know.
but you can't hear him.
That's true.
Right. Yes. So with all that, this will do. So, at the end of last session, Cassian, you were given a choice.
Yeah.
What is your answer?
Well, you know the answer, and the rest
I
can't hear it.
know.
Because Cassian is responding in his mind.
Okay. In that case, to four of you, you're going to just see Cassian fall to the ground.
Nice. Oh.
Yes.
Genraev, you will see this immense figure reaching out towards him and plucking something from his body. Do you do anything?
Attack death, please.
I do take out my great sword and
Your great sword? Where did that come from?
great axe,
Axe.
and very reluctantly walk towards the man's.
Give me. I need to double check something.
Oh, it's good.
Give me a wisdom saving throw. You stop mid-stride as some kind of paralyzing effect goes over you.
Gotta say though, the balls on this man.
You've
Big
effectively
dragon.
been held personed. As you just, without even looking at you, Charon has put out a hand in your direction. So the rest of you, Cassian has just died, and Genraev was walking towards something and froze.
I mean, I would probably ready my weapons, because clearly there's some unseen threat in the room.
And Genraev, you will watch as Charon will take that small glowing whatever it is that he took from Cassian and sort of not throw it, but reach out and it'll gently float over past where his body used to be and will begin growing. As it will gradually take on a humanoid shape and another figure will appear.
Butt ass naked.
I poke it. I mean,
If you poke the man,
Which one?
yeah, the man. I mean, there's something just growing out of the ground next to me.
Oh no, it's growing out the air next to you.
Yeah, so it's something weird.
And yes, this strange man is now standing there, as he put it, in the nude. What do you do? Genraev, you can move again.
But it's what?
Cassian?
What the fuck is that? That felt weird.
Why
Who
are
is
you
that?
nude?
What?
You,
Oh, I missed this guy.
we
Okay.
can see your tentacle.
Who is that? And I point my great axe at Charon.
That is Charon, the god of death.
I just dropped the axe.
Chiron will
You
fade
dropped
from view.
something in this.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
The last thing you will get as you reform is you'll hit remember. Damn it, mate. Remember the pact.
Oh man, what's the pact? What's the pact? What's this pact?
You're supposed to remember that, man.
Yes.
Oh, do you really
I
don't
know.
remember? You literally just told to remember.
I'm trying. And as I try to remember, I will walk over to the body I used to use. And I will start taking the clothes off it.
Wow, already just grabbing the dead god. Just
Excuse me.
That's got to be quite a mental barrier to get over.
what's up, Erevanthe?
What do you think you're doing?
I think that's
grabbing-
Cassian.
I'm grabbing my stuff. It's well, yes, Cassian Rames, but yes.
Cassian Ramesh?
As I told you, well,
The god of death was standing there and, well, I think killed Cassian and some floaty thing grew into him.
so you weren't there for this, or you as well, Archilaus, but as Genraev and Yuphi might remember, and our friend Zor, like, when we met, you asked for my name. And I told you could call me Cassian, since it means hollow, and I am hollow of memory. So, in the time that's passed, I have had many memories returned to me. And Charon just now rewarded me for defeating this creature by returning me to my old form. I am no longer dead. I am back to how I was 4,000 years ago. As I step into my pants.
How do we know that's true?
Well, I don't really have a way to prove it to you other than that you just saw him take. Like, he just formed me into a new body. That's what you saw happen, I guess. Other than that, I don't have any proof. I can just tell you that I am me. We have traveled for a long time. We've been places. We've been through peril, and
What's the name of the guy that isn't here anymore?
We've been places. Very much. All the places.
all the places.
yeah, like when we went to Goltia and fought the fire elementals. Oh, that was so much fun with the water. But also meeting the old sage in her humble her humble home.
What was her name?
Dude, as a
we-
player, you fucking
don't
know
remember.
how to remember names.
I know, that's why I asked.
Kill him! He doesn't know.
Was it Mago? Mago?
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah. I remember the name.
What did we have for lunch 2 weeks ago?
I wouldn't know. I didn't eat.
What followed
Oh,
us
fair
on the
enough.
boat for a very long time?
We have been followed by the weird... I mean, the very cute seahorse.
Wrong, it was a chicken.
Yeah, there's a chicken.
Oh, you're talking about the chicken. The chicken
He's
is
an
gone.
endorsed.
Yeah, but now you can just say, "Oh, yeah, the chicken." After I said it, it's, yeah. With my extensive knowledge of all things religion, history, and arcana, is there any precedent for this happening at any point in history that I would know of, perchance?
You're gonna have to
Or-
be a bit. What do you mean?
Or
This?
that someone gets resurrected like this.
Oh, like
not
this
like regular
specifically?
resurrections.
That would be a history or religion check.
Okay, well, both are equal, so I'll just go with religion as it's most religion related. 21.
You've never heard of a god stepping in to resurrect someone, no?
Yeah. About that. That's kind of because he needs me to do a job.
Okay, what kind of job would that be?
So, eons ago, you can imagine how this might have been a big, thriving nation. And we were pretty good at mining. Maybe a little bit too good. So at some point we dig too deep. And
You get at the Balrog. Yeah.
we uncovered a ancient gateway. This gate led to the prison of the dead, purgatory. And even though it's closed now and everything is okay, at least I hope it's still closed, oh god. But at least back then, our family, the royal family, was entrusted with the task of keeping it safe. So we entered into a pact with Charon, which is why you found me in the state I was in the pyramid, which is part of the pact. So I don't know what the state of this gate is, and I am apparently still responsible for it even after 4,000 years.
Could it be what's below the big black hand?
That might just be it. I don't know.
What you
Is
would
it the-
remember, it's hard to tell from above ground, but you do know that there was no giant black statue outside it. It was it was literally just a stone tunnel. There was nothing was built there. There was no ornate decoration, no nothing, because that would attract attention. It was literally just a stone tunnel leading to this great gate.
Okay. So it's literally just a gate in a tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Okay. I tell them. So maybe it has something to do with it. I don't know. Maybe someone opened the gate, or maybe someone temporarily opened it. We don't know, but it's something we would have to look into to see if everything is still hunky-dory.
Do you know where this tunnel would be?
I would think so. Farron?
Unfortunately, you passed by that tunnel already, and it was blocked. Massive cave-in.
Probably a good thing.
I know where it's supposed to be. I don't know if we can get there, but we can definitely try.
You'd have enough knowledge to know that if it had opened, things would be in a much worse situation than they are now, having a stream of extremely powerful undead spirits pouring out of it.
So probably still fine, but it's a good idea to check up on it.
Well, then where is it?
A while back, we went past this tunnel that had collapsed. It is behind that tunnel.
Fuck.
Secondary. We're gonna have to stop these people, like, from excavating this place that deep, because if they keep digging, that's gonna be an issue.
Well, better start with Erzea then.
Yeah, it might help if we tell her when you open a thing, everybody dies.
Trust me, some people get curious.
Oh yeah, I know. We've had to fight some people back from that gate in the past.
Sorry.
As you're saying all this, Rosea enters and pauses as she looks around, seeing the giant dead body, the myriad corpses you destroyed, the weird purple morass, the strange people that are gathering something from the corpses, and a very dead Cassian standing next to a man she doesn't know, who is dressed in Cassian's clothes.
This is dead Cassian, and he's naked even. Oh, even worse.
She's just gonna pause and just look at him. I don't know if I even want to know what happened in here.
I'm afraid it's kind of you need to know what's happened in here.
She points at you. And who are you?
We have met.
I think that's the new Cassian. Carol was here.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, you heard me.
He's no longer blue.
You may call me Rames.
That's gonna take a while.
I understand.
She's just sort of standing like, what?
So I am really trying to quickly look something up here from the past. Okay, I will walk over to her and stretch out my hand.
She will look at the hand and then
She
cautiously take it.
And I will introduce myself. My name is Rames Tutankhamun Amenhotep Sunsetret the Seventh, the final emir of Reeb.
I remember Cassian saying that when he was sat on, just after he got off the throne and you were about to head in here.
Yeah, that's the moment I remembered my name. It's been a while.
You have got to be the strangest adventurers I have ever met.
I can't fault you there.
Okay, so second question. What is that? And she's going to point at the thing.
No longer moving, I hope.
Would I by now finally know what this thing is?
You would remember it as a... How to put this? It was a creature that apparently clung to Tull as it descended, and Tull decided to make into a weapon. The 4,000 years ago, they unleashed this thing on Reap.
Ah.
It's some
It's an
creature.
alien.
It's a creature from the rift. Yeah.
It's okay. I will explain this to them.
Go for it.
So, 4,000 years ago, when the toll came down from up high.
Cassian,
What?
that's new info.
Oh, of course.
What do you mean Tull came down from on high?
Is she chained?
At this point, no. Not after all the shit you guys have put her through in this place.
I quickly checked that with the true side.
Mm-hmm.
I'll check what catch.
Safe to say, go ahead.
All right. I tell her everything. No,
This is not Kirsty.
So the Tullians originally are not from here.
Well,
They arrived here on a giant skyboat. And they landed from the sky and started their war with the rest of the world.
she's just staring at you at this point. Am I
We
being
now
pranked
know-
right now?
We know this event as the Starfall.
And this creature here was attached to the out. Apparently, they brought it with them and they used it as a weapon.
That thing is
Which
over
the-
4,000 years old.
Yes, I'm also surprised it still was around. But yes. Maybe that's why it looks the way it does.
At this point, you would also remember it being probably a lot more ferocious when you last encountered it. 4,000 years stuck under a pile of corpses, kind of. It's not.
Sounds like a dream come true.
It has taken a
Man,
toll on
the
him.
life.
It's taking its toll. Nice one. Yeah.
Thank you. I'll be all right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, and there's something that's now of bigger importance that needs to be shared with you and the whole well, not the whole expedition party, but at least the people in charge.
And what's that?
4,000 years ago, the royal family started a pact with Charon because we dug down and our minds reached deep, so deep that we found a gate towards purgatory. So basically the prison of the dead. And ever since we've been charged with protecting this gate, from what I can see in the world, the gate is still safe. It hasn't been opened yet. And we would like to keep it that way, but that might be an issue if very passionate archaeologists also dig a little bit too deep.
She's just going to put her head in her hands. I think I need a drink.
You're not the only one. I really needed. Why am I so thirsty? I haven't been thirsty in so long.
How is your new body thirsty?
I don't know. Maybe I just thirst for something. Because I don't know.
I hold my
Ask-
great axe towards him. That's an issue.
What?
What are you thirsting for? Be specific.
Ooh, didn't we
Some
have one
water,
of those?
or preferably a good glass of wine.
We did have a couple of the soda cans left, I think, the ones from the facility.
Oh god.
Aren't those from your age? Time.
Do I know cola?
No, you do not. That was not something that was part of the world.
I have no idea what that is. Keep that. That seems like some Italian bocht,
For plebeians.
I wouldn't drink that. No.
Well, okay.
Well, we only have water for you, and I no strong drink with me for you, Rosea.
I would love a sip of water.
Before we leave, what do we do with this guy? Pointing at Cassian's body.
Well,
I would say it's only honorable to take his body with us and give it back to his family so they can treat it and maybe get some closure.
But then we'll turn into a zombie if the blood rain starts.
Only if he's touched by the blood rain.
But I'm not carrying him.
in the meantime, I will try to see if I can carve one of these eye tentacles off to add to my collection of tentacles. And then I will go to Cassian and add to my collection of that. No, I won't do that. It had crossed my mind.
He doesn't have tentacles.
Oh, yes, he does.
There's just one.
He has one tentacle. But I will be harvesting one if I can, one of the eye tentacle. I stopped
Well,
thinking.
are you wanting to harvest the beholder?
Well, I'm looking at the rest, but mostly just for a memento. But we could harvest the beholder, guys.
It's not actually a
Do you
beholder, yes.
Yeah, well, the big eye monster thingy under the pile of corpses.
Do you know the useful parts?
The beast.
Can I make a check to see if I know any useful parts?
Sure, make a nature check.
Yeah, I'm actually proficient. So yeah, it's still crap. But
Well,
yeah.
you figured the most useful part would have been the giant eye, but Genraev kind of destroyed it.
Fuck you, Genraev, always
It
killing
looked at me
things.
funny.
Yeah, fair enough.
As for the rest, you aren't well versed in the magics of the rift, so
Fair enough. Can I still get one eye stalk, please? Just cutting off a stalk. Yeah.
if anyone wishes to harvest it, they may make the survival checks, yes.
I will try to get one eye stalk, and probably very poorly. Yeah, it's okay. It's not even to do anything, but I just want
You
my
do
stalk.
manage to get it, but it's not in good condition.
Fair enough. But I'll add one poorly harvested eye stalk to my inventory. Poorly harvested.
This is giving me flashbacks. Oh no.
There are 7 stalks left. Does anyone want to do anything with them?
Rip tugged.
What?
Not particularly, no.
Zor got an idea.
No, I don't. What do I use eyes for?
Well, to see, but I don't know.
Mostly, yes.
I think I've had more than enough of my share of this creature.
Okay.
We could we could just take it. I mean, we can sell them otherwise.
Okay. I'll try and harvest the rest.
Okay, it would be a survival check.
Okay.
Noise.
Roll a d7 for me. Damn you, Gert. Okay, you managed to harvest all 7 of them in very good condition.
We tested it before, but I don't remember. Does Precious take organic material?
Yes.
Okay.
Is Precious with you? I can't remember.
He always is, apparently.
We take Precious with us unless we say we don't.
Okay. Well, in that case, you may put 7 eye stalks inside Precious. I would say... 1 second.
A good boy is also with us, right?
No, he's back on the ship.
No, we took him with us. We don't, I
Yeah.
don't trust it on the ship.
Fair.
All my loot was unidentified, so I had to identify all my loot again. Don't know why, but
1 second. I would say each one is probably about 30 pounds. They're quite heavy.
Okay.
Also, whose inventory was all unidentified?
mine. I had to identify it all again. Well,
Oh.
not all of them, but
That's
most
weird.
of it. Whatever.
How did we call it special object that we found last time? That I picked up.
What special object was? Oh, the cube.
Yeah, the cube.
Did you not put it in your inventory? So you did.
Not that I see.
It is you can just put something like well, no, you've got Cassian with you, so you know what it's called. I'll send you details of what it's for in a bit, but it is called a sky stone.
Okay.
Okay. So, with your pile of eye stalks, there's now just a big head line there, but there's nothing else of use, you would say, from it. Are you departing?
There doesn't seem to be anything else in the room, I think. Yes, we should.
Is there any loot in the room?
There is one other thing, which I did forget to mention last time. You do find a scroll for a spell that none of you recognize, called True Sight.
Nice.
Some kind of ancient magic that has been forgotten to time.
Well, we don't need that, so we'll leave it here, right?
Well, no.
We needed to get rid of that wizard lady.
Yeah. All right. We'll take it with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a feeling I would have lost concentration by dying, so I think the cat is also gone.
Yes. So who's taking the scroll?
I'll be taking it.
Okay, 1 moment.
What could possibly go wrong?
Where
Okay.
do we start?
There we go. You should have a spell scroll of True Seeing.
I cast the.
Oh, fun fact. By Raw, anyone can use scrolls now. It's no longer a homebrew rule.
Ah, cool.
It's a 6th level spell.
Is it not always like that?
No. You had to have the spell on your spell list to be able to use it.
I've ran D&D for 10 years like that, thinking that was how it worked.
Nope.
Well, I mean, I guess I was always right. No, I guess.
Yeah,
maybe.
it's one of those things that was commonly
Retroactively,
homebrewed.
Yes.
Anyway, with that, I guess you can depart. Ramis, are you intending to stop by the tunnel leading to the gate, or are you just heading straight out?
I would like to do a quick checkup at the tunnel, just to see if there's anything going on.
Okay,
That would make Rames feel more comfortable. Is not the right word, I think, but yeah.
Okay, once you guys are loaded in, I will move you over to where it is. Everyone loaded in?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Why is there... That's weird. There we go.
All right. As we get there, I will inform. What's her name?
Hosea.
Yeah. I will inform Hosea that this is the location, and this is dangerous, and they really need to stay away from this. And in return, I am willing to tell them a lot about 4,000 years ago.
So you'd first have to convince people that you're actually from 4,000 years ago. You might understand that's not the easiest thing in the world.
Yes, so if you don't mind, I could use some help with that.
I'm
Or
not
have
convinced.
you- have I
I'm not entirely sure I'm convinced yet. As for this tunnel,
Whatever-
to be honest, looking at it, we wouldn't be able to pass this way for a long time anyway. It'll take a lot of excavation to even try to clear it.
So what if I would describe to you what is supposed to be there? We make an illustration of it, and the moment you one day maybe pass through, if I'm not around at that point, I've already told you what it looks like. So you know I know what's down there. And what has been down there for 4,000 years. Also, I could draw you maps of what the city looks like, so where you can find certain things.
Let's go with that one first. If you're giving us a piece of evidence that we can't check until we go through the tunnel you're telling us not to go through, that's not really going to stop people.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Well, I could draw you a map of the city where you could find what, and also could help you guys read all the Arabian scriptures, since
Ultimately, I'm not the one you need to convince. I'm just an aide. The person you'd need to convince is the senator.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it a lot easier to convince somebody upstairs because we have some random person coming with us back up?
Exactly.
You have met the head of the dig, right? He barely remembers to put his shoes on in the morning.
That's fair.
Fair.
Which is why I'm talking to you and not him.
Well, my advice would be to talk to the scroll keeper. Back in Erevanthe.
Then I guess that's what we're gonna have to do.
You remember his name and all that, I hope.
Rames certainly does, yes. Me, not so much, man.
Well, for now, I guess we just have to head back upstairs.
All right.
Okay, so we'll head back up to the dig site. I'll need to change your token around. Because you don't exist anymore. Where the hell are my tokens?
Oh, Bob is still here.
He is. He's not going out in the desert by himself.
Oh, it's too bad.
Where did I? Which one of these did I use? Shit.
Well, that's also an option.
No, it wasn't that one. It was that one.
Guys really stroll up to Bob. Hey, Bob. Good to see you again.
Who the fuck are you?
What do
Who told you? And who told you
my
my name is Bob? That's not my name.
You know who I am. Look at me.
Like one of those rich mugs I want to punch.
Hey, man. I like Bob now.
It's Cassian.
He's gonna squint. No, Cassian didn't have a beard, long black hair. Oh, and he was blue.
Yeah, that was the body I had at that moment, yeah.
Yeah. If he keeps saying that kind of stuff, it's going.
He's just gonna look at the other two who have approached, and just sort of like gesturing at this guy. What is this guy's deal?
I'm gonna shrug. I don't know, man. I don't.
We've only just met, so it's
Yeah, it's still new, still fresh.
Yeah.
He claims to be Cassian, but now he's called Ramses or something.
It's a weird name. Never heard.
Ramus. He was Ramus, right? Ramses.
Rambo. I think it was Rambo.
Rammer.
Rames, yes.
Ramus.
Ramen. Okay.
Ramen. That's delicious, by the way. Ramen. I like ramen.
Is that a thing?
It is now.
Not in this part of the world.
We will invent ramen. Yes.
It's from the Elflands. It's pretty good. You should try it sometimes.
No, the Elflands are very much not.
It's canon now.
No, it's not. I'm the DM. I get to say what's canon.
Fuck.
I believe the Tolians brought like these small like cups that you could open up and then pour like warm water in.
Like 4,000 years and they're still edible. That's strange.
Anyway, how much longer are we going to be in this hellhole? I keep getting sand in my everywhere.
Depends.
We were thinking on having you stay here.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just messing with you.
Oh, and while we're at it, he's going to sidle up to Zor, which is going to look a bit ridiculous given how small Zor is, as he tries to whisper and Zor say, "Did you find anything valuable down there?"
Almost only rocks. And dead things. Oh, and a big worm. Huge big worms.
He's going to look very disappointed. You didn't find anything worth money?
Yeah.
Nothing that.
Everything was really old and fell apart. Even the doors and table.
Well, if I can convince people the rocks are worth something, maybe. Anyway, the sooner we get out of this place, the better.
So while we were down there, did people do something with my short, like, explanation of Rebian alphabet?
Oh god, I barely forgot you even did. I barely remembered you did that.
Mm-hmm.
You've not been down there that long.
No, but
Oh no,
people,
wait,
like,
you had a long
working
rest,
on
so
that.
yes, you have been down there a while. There's arguments going between some people going over old stone slabs that have got some stuff carved into them that to you is just things like a shopping list that someone made at some point on a clay tablet. One of them convinced it's some great esoteric text about the secrets of the universe. Another one convinced it's some ancient magic. But otherwise, there's some arguments because they haven't figured out how to do the translation in full yet. They've only had not even 2 days.
Oh yes, but they are working on it. That's
Yes.
good. I would walk over to them and just like kind of point out some things, and then
You will get the "who the fuck are you" reaction again.
I get that. I will just stay really calm with it. And just show them by actually explaining and being knowledgeable that I know what I'm talking about.
You want to convince them.
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion check. I think you're proficient in that. Oh, good lord.
There we go.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. There's even a little drawing here of a grain of some grain. Oh, that does make sense. This thing's worthless. Well, no, I suppose it's got some historic value.
I wouldn't say it's worthless because it's gonna allow you to learn the language. Like, you don't learn language by reading like the biggest poetry they have. You start with children's books and basic daily tasks. And
Yeah. Anyway, who are you anyway that you know this stuff?
I'm
Some big shot archaeologist I've not heard of?
I'm from this area. I am let's say a
You're gonna get a
descendant
couple of you're gonna get some very puzzled looks at that.
I'm a descendant of the people who used to live here.
No, I thought they were all wiped out.
No, they're not.
Huh.
We're few, but we're still here.
Do you have a
like we were the only
community? Do you have a community we could maybe go and talk with, get some more insights?
Not anymore, sadly.
Oh.
I'm the last of my people.
So there's no one to fact check you. Well, whatever. Yeah. And they'll go back to their debate.
I will join the others, and I once again forgot her name. I hate this. Yes,
Lady person.
the lady archaeology person thingy.
Oh, so yeah.
Yes.
We basically asked, like, okay, so who do we go to talk to? Like, where?
That guy. I point at the old one.
Well, he can maybe put a pause on things, but if you actually want to make sure that doesn't happen, you'll need to go and talk to Scorekeeper Erwin back in Erevanthe.
That, yes. Guys, do we have time to make a little side trip?
A little side trip back to the place we came from.
Yeah, where we need to go after this.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Yes.
So it's not a side trip, is it?
it's just going back home.
I know,
Oh,
but it's still a side trip to go visit this person.
We have a home there, Yuphi. It's
I mean, it's not really. He's who you had to report to at the end of this anyway.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Are you really, Cassius?
No, I am Erwin and I suck at names. Like, I've been in classes with people for 4 years and still forgot their names after 4 years. So.
Oh yeah.
But no, back in character. All right. So we go and report, try to convince them. Sir,
Oh, hello.
could I maybe make a deal with you?
I'm not selling you the artifacts. You get enough
Oh, no,
poachers
that's-
around here without that.
That is not what this is about, first of all. There's a specific area down there that I would bid you not to explore or dig. If I would give you a guide of what you could find, like roughly where down there, would you be willing to focus on that?
You did enough digging down there to have a complete guide of the place?
No, I have actual knowledge of what was down there before it got dusted down.
How do you... You know, I swear someone... I swear there was
it's
someone
hard-
else who tried to make... I can't remember.
I know it's all a lot. So
We've got lots to catalogue if you've cleared out anything. We won't be doing excavations of tunnels or anything if that's your concern for a while. We just need to... I mean, what did you cover down there? Where all did you go? What did you find? You didn't find anything that'll
Mostly
have the
monsters.
Inquisition shut us down, will you? I've had enough of those with bastards.
we've mainly encountered monsters. Took care of them.
Some of them.
Yes.
Well, that's
I
what
would
the guards
be
are
very careful
for.
down there.
That's what the guards are for. But tell me, like, what did you find? Buildings? Did you find?
Yes. Yes.
Also, what's that metal thing that's sitting riding on that disc behind you? Because I presume he is still with
Oh
you.
God, yeah. Fuck. That's true. Yeah.
I
had that
actually
before.
forgot about him until just this moment.
Yeah. Oh,
That might be trouble with the Inquisition.
Oh, you've got
well,
to be
you don't
kidding.
like the Inquisition anyway, so.
If they find out that we've found something we're not supposed to know here, they'll come round swinging their big sticks and complaining and trying to tell us what to do and taking away our fines.
Sir, which is why we will take this with us, and it will be as if it was never here, and the Inquisition will never know of it, and you can just do your search without them shutting you down because something was found.
For a price, of course.
Rosea knows the place. Just don't explore in that direction.
Oh, I mean, I'm coming back with you.
Okay, fair enough.
So I will draw you a map. So,
That would be very helpful.
all right. So I think I follow him into his tent and I use tools to make a map of what I know to be down there, what we have found already. Can I use navigator's tools for that, like to kind of navigate my way down there, or is that really
You
a
don't.
map
You don't need
making
to do a.
thing?
You don't need to do a check for this. And it would be cartographer's tools you'd need for that anyway. But
Yeah.
no, you don't need to do that. Like with the group's input, Rosea, and all that, you'd be able to map out what the areas you covered.
Yeah, and I could like already write down some parts where I know different buildings would be like. Like I remember where the butcher was, so I can just write that down. Like here, there should be a butcher around here. There's a tailor shop here. There's a.
Oh, and the palace. Don't forget the palace. Just be very careful in there. It's full of spikes.
Yes, yes. People were very into spikes for some reason.
And there are also still two constructs that are saluting. Just be aware.
Constructs? What? Like him? It?
No. Like
No.
big centipedes with a glaive.
Yes,
that?
they seem quite intimidating, but
All right.
Meanwhile, as you all having this conversation, Zor, I noticed you following the following Deacon.
Yeah, I saw him sneaking away.
Yeah, you would just see him currently bent over this bucket that's got some kind of artifact in it.
Is he touching it?
He is. He does a quick glance to the left and right, doesn't see you, and will slowly reach for it.
Don't touch it. You break it.
Yeah. Oh, it's the bloody small one. Look, if I give you 100 gold, will you look the other way?
What do I need for gold for?
What?
What do I need gold for?
I don't understand the question. It's
Why did I need
money.
to use-
You can use it to buy things.
So I have a lot of that.
Well, he's just looking at you kind of confused.
What do I need with more money? I still haven't used mine at all the time.
More money means you can buy more things, nicer things, a bigger house, a nicer boat, maybe one that doesn't have weird chickens that shoot people on it.
Hey, I like that chicken.
That chicken tried to kill one of your companions.
I know. With my gun. It was awesome. But he did take my gun.
Right, and well, you could use money for you can use money for anything, mate. That's why I want to take this artifact, because I could sell this for a lot of money, and then I don't need to go slumming around in the slums selling and getting on the bad side of the Cimeric family again.
But that one is not yours. You haven't found it downstairs.
Oh, semantics. They won't notice one of them missing. They've got lots of artifacts up here, and they've got the entire whatever you uncovered down there to go through and find more. What's one thing?
So you just want to steal it?
I wouldn't say steal. I would sell it on their behalf, and if they ever come looking, I'll give them the gold.
No, that's not how it works. Genraev told me it's stealing.
Oh, Tosh, there's no, I'm not stealing it. I told you, I'm not stealing it.
You're taking it away without permission, right?
I mean, I'm sure I have permission. The old man probably just forgotten.
I've been there, got there. Genraev called it stealing.
Do I hear this commotion?
Oh, I'm not being quiet.
I know, and my name has been called twice, so.
Yeah, no, Deacon is trying to keep it down, but Zor is just...
Seeing this go down, I'll try and sneak behind Deacon.
Give me a stealth check. Deacon will hear you coming and just sort of slowly stand up as this giant of a man towers behind him.
I'll just gently place a hand on his shoulder. Let's not do anything we will regret, right?
Right, yeah, right.
We'll keep you safe as long as you don't mess it up. Thanks for keeping an eye, Zor.
Oh,
I'll just pat him on the shoulder.
Wait,
Little bit of force, just not enough to actually hurt the man.
I don't think the robot thing is the only thing on that plate, because we did say we were going to take Cassian's body with us as well.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering what you've done with Cassian's body, but if it's also on... Yeah, Cassian wouldn't wait. The two of them together wouldn't outweigh the disc.
I thought we left Cassian's body.
No.
Leos will just look over and be like, by the way, good lord, that man's blue. What's that?
Oh, that's his penis. What do you mean?
Well, that person on there, corpse, feels familiar for some reason. And Where'd you find that? It's remarkably well preserved if it's been down there for thousands of years.
It was very cold. That's why it's blue.
That
but
makes
it's
sense.
been, like, freezing. Yeah.
All right.
This is just getting too weird for me.
We should do something with, I don't know, that's just dragging around his... Wouldn't he start decaying at some point? It's just...
You will.
Yeah, we're gonna need to put him in a barrel.
Well, we should just...
I look weirdly at
Then-
Cassian. That's very respectful.
Well, storing him in a barrel or something else is better than leaving him out for the Red Rain, isn't it?
Look, I've learned this the hard way. Don't bring mementos of dead people back to their loved ones. They don't like it.
Especially if they're in a barrel.
Or just
That-
their head.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
That might be the case for the above water people. Underwater the rules are slightly different,
How do you know?
probably.
Or we just burn the body now and,
Be done with it.
be done with it.
That is the respectful thing to do in our civilization as well at this point. I said that right?
Mm-hmm.
Civilization.
Think so.
Cool.
All right.
Well,
Well, you're welcome to... it sounds like you finished what you came here to do. So you're welcome to spend the night in camp, and then I suppose you'll be heading back to your boat wherever you left it.
I hope it's
Before
there.
Before that, do you have a pyre somewhere or a place to burn the dead?
we have a pyre with us.
I mean, I've
got a spell for this, to be fair. I can do a ceremony if we want to do a proper funeral.
we build a bonfire every night because it gets bloody cold out here in the desert. You wouldn't think it would, but it does. It gets so bloody cold. So we always have bonfires if you need to build one.
Well, probably one not that close. It's kind of stink.
Yeah, I was about to say, are you sure you want to throw a body onto a fire for heat?
Well, look, Cassian, Archilaus can do the honors. Should be enough.
All right.
We'll go to a sort of a place a bit away from the camp, and I'll leave to Archilaus.
Before he gets burned, I will take some of his hair and keep it with me.
Okay. Oh yeah, ceremony does have a funeral, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very well. How do you go about doing this ceremony?
Oh, wait, if you do it like that, you don't have to burn him and we could take him with us.
Well,
doesn't say anything about
to be fair,
decomposing.
if you want to just bring them with us, I don't know if we've already made up our mind. I also have a spell for that.
Gentle repose.
Regardless, I can deal with this body however we want to.
Prepped? Archilaus, do you have those spells prepared?
Do I have those prepared?
Well, one's a ritual, so you don't need it prepared. Well, you do. Actually, yeah. You don't have them prepared at the moment, so you would need to have a rest first.
Which is,
Yeah, but, I mean, that's we can rest up here and do it in the morning. Essentially,
Yeah.
I can still, I can
I'm
still
fine
make
with-
the other preparations, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with ceremony because it is a ritual anyway, and it's used so rarely. But gentle repose you would need to prepare.
Yeah, they are both rituals, so I can
Oh,
cast. I just need to prepare them, but I can cast both of them without a spell slot, I guess.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah.
something like that. I'm honestly, ritual rules are weird, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. So,
Yeah,
are you disposing
Rames-
of the body or keeping the body?
Rames will, like, we know that there were people looking for the body, right?
Yes.
It has been mentioned that people were looking for it.
Yes.
If we leave it like this, I will, like, talk to the group. If we leave it like this, they will continue searching. They may never find an answer. We don't know how long they will search. That we won't. People may find out that they've seen the body with you guys, like with us, and there might be trouble from it. If we manage to give them the body and be like, hey, this is the person you were looking for. Sadly, he's passed away. You guys can do with the body what you need to do. But at that moment, they have no reason to chase us. They have no reason to start conflict with us. We can cut it at that point instead of keeping loose
Look,
ends.
Mr. Princeling, I understand you're a bit naive on these parts, but if people find you with the body they are looking for and they expect the body to be alive, they are probably not going to be happy with you.
Do you think they'll be happy with us when the body's not here and we can't tell them where it is? They might. Like, did you figure out how much money I got from the ring that was on this body? This was not just some body.
Do
And
you
then
I
I
know?
understand.
So you might be a bit naive, not knowing how a powerful family treats people that just make their family members disappear.
And for all they know, he died in the quest inside this dungeon, or thingy in the ground, and we take his body with us. That's
And if
weird.
we run, they will chase and they will capture us and they will torture us and they will do unspeakable things just to know where this person is.
So unless we can say he died and we burned the body, evidence is gone, right?
I have a proposal for this situation. I say we perform the rite tomorrow. We burn the body, we keep a lock of hair, and you carry the ashes with you. If we come into the situation in which you come across these people and you want to relay the news to them, you can hand over the ashes and the lock of hair as proof of who it is. That way they get closure on the person they are looking for, and this body gets the rest it deserves here and now, rather than keeping it as some perpetually dead but not rotting thing that we drag around with us disrespectfully.
Yes. I would seek them out. But other than that, I agree.
Then this charge is yours, and the ashes will be on your person.
All right.
Okay. Sounds like you've got a plan then.
I will add them as what? It feels a bit weird to call it loot.
I mean, that's what it's going to go under.
Armor flesh prison.
Yes.
I will just make an item called Ashes of Cassian for you.
And a lock of hair. Do you want to make that into one item or?
Nah, it can just be in the description. Like, just you have the lock of hair like sitting on top of the ashes in whatever urn. I suppose you could get one from down below or something like that, like a nice one.
Yeah. And yeah, you wouldn't have a hard time finding urns around here. You might need to convince a couple of the archaeologists, no, I'm not stealing this urn. But you'd be able to... I can hand wave that.
I mean, not to... This is Salt talking, not Mr. Nice Paladin Man, but what are they going to do? Stop us?
Yeah,
Right.
pretty much. There we go. That'll do. Hold on. Right. Well, because of the way you've done this, you may take your long rests.
And I'm changing some spells.
And you'll get like the 13 temporary hit points again. Or 14 now. What is it?
Is this from Inspiring Leader?
Yeah, and musician feat.
Up to 6 allies, include yourself. Temporary hit points equal to your character level plus your charisma modifier. So yeah, go up by 1. It'll be 14.
14. Everyone gets 14 temporary hit points, and inspiration.
I'm assuming the temporary maximum is gone
Yeah,
by now.
Yeah, that would be as well.
How many temporary hit points did you say?
14.
14. Thank you. Oh, and I was like, oh, my health is okay. That's wrong. Maximum override. No, temporary hit points 14. Okay.
Why does Cassian have plus 8 maximum HP?
I don't know.
So delete
That was from the Book of Edible thingy.
Oh, right. Yes, that's where everyone was getting it from. Okay.
Why do I suddenly have 68 HP? I thought
Because
I
you
had
had-
69. Because haha.
I don't know. I just took the 8 extra you had off. So
It's all good. It doesn't matter.
okay.
Might have been something else.
And everyone gets their reroll back, I believe.
Yeah. Like three people.
3 people get a
Officially.
reroll. Who are you giving it to?
Who needs it? Who hasn't used his?
I don't know if they I don't
I
think
have-
they persist through long rests.
All right, then Yuphi, Archilaus, and Genraev, sure.
Yuphi, Archilaus, Genraev. Okay.
How much temporary hit points was it again?
14.
14, okay.
14. No, 14.
If it was 40, yeah, we'd have a problem if you were getting that every single day.
Mm.
God, there were so many nat 20s in the last combat. This concentration didn't clear again. I don't understand why it doesn't do that. Okay, I think that's everything sorted. Okay, so with that done, and the rather strange funeral where someone you guys have known for a long time, but also he's not actually dead, he's standing right next to you. You may... Are you departing the dig site?
Yep, I think we're departing the dig site.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one moment. Where the hell is... I've got too many maps, I really do. How's it loaded for the stream but not for me?
Fuck you, that's why.
Also, it's focusing on Steam and Steel's token instead of yours, and I can't change that because I don't have it loaded yet. Also, why is Steam and Steel's token even still there? You guys aren't here anymore. Piss off. Okay. So, previously you went around the cliffs. Will you be taking the same route back as you took to get here?
Might as well.
Really, we could do the other way, just to make sure we stumble on something new.
How are you certain you're not gonna get lost in that sea of sand?
I'm not.
Exactly.
We have Rosea with us. She can guide us, right?
Let's just go by the cliffs. It'll give us more cover.
All right.
We're just not camping next to that big hand again.
Right,
Fair
yes.
Not a fun night.
Yes.
That seems like a smart plan.
Although if you pass by there, you could don't one of you have a familiar you could send down there? Maybe you could see if that is the place you thought it was.
Well, we already did throw something down there so we could see it just was
Yes, but
throwing...
you nearly froze to death immediately doing that.
Yeah, I'm not going to send my cute little pet down there. Just...
Not now.
Thank you.
That's just mean.
It's the truth.
Hmm.
Come on,
let's
Deacon.
move on.
Going
Yeah.
back to civilization.
Oh, finally. The sooner we're out of this desert, the better. Just, how can there be so much sand?
Nature, I guess.
Nature's
There
like...
is more. There is more sand on the water than upstairs on top of it.
Yeah, but it's
I was
underwater.
about to say.
It's under the water. We don't care about that. If I'm seeing the sand under the water, something's gone horribly wrong, like the Cymric family's found me.
Yeah, about that. We were planning on going back there. Do you want to be dropped off somewhere?
I mean, I'd like to get back to Aerith. I think the heat should have died off by now.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
it's a cannon.
So do we want to drop him off somewhere?
No, Erevanthe is right. He owes us cannon.
A magical one.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's another reason we have to get back to Aerith. I know where the storehouse is.
Well, let's go. Burning daylight.
How much distance could you travel again?
I believe the token is already set. It took you 3 days to get here. So it'll be 3 days to get back.
Okay, so till about over here or something.
Yeah, and then it was about here,
First
and then it
day.
was, yeah, roughly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember which night was which. So that would be, you would find the old ruin that you guys had a look around before, with the old broken down temple, effectively. I'm not going to do random encounters, as there is something I'd like to get to tonight, and I don't want us getting caught up.
Watch us.
Oh, we can just skip and go to the boat.
Whee!
Well, it depends. Are you doing anything as you pass by the giant hand coming out of the ground?
We run very fast.
Yes, we walk faster.
Okay,
Come on, keep it up.
double time.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see Deacon looking up at the red orb in its palm as you walk past, sort of like, we could just try and chisel that off. I bet it's worth it.
I'll grab him by the scruff, yeet him over my shoulder, and keep walking.
It's
you
not
killed
magic.
you killed all the ghosts.
It's not
It's-
magical.
And stuck in there.
Put him down, Genraev. He probably likes being carried.
You sure about that? While I place his stomach right above my shoulder.
No,
And
fair enough.
bounce a bit more than my step.
Keep going, please.
I will put him down after a bit of that.
You guys have no sense of how to make money.
I mean,
You have no sense of how to stay alive.
Yuphi, no.
But,
No.
Don't tell him.
okay. You know, okay, fine.
Are you going to be like this the whole day, Bob?
Why can you not say my name?
I suggest you're quiet for a while now.
Ah, fuck. What's a while? 8 hours a while?
Hours.
You're currently set to private, by the way.
Ah, shit.
I'll fix it.
He rolls for disadvantage as well.
His wisdom is... So... Hang on. I need to remember how to do this. If I've done this right... No, I didn't do that right. But it's disadvantaged, so he would have had 7.
Yeah, that doesn't succeed.
I don't know why that didn't roll properly. The formula's correct. I guess I should have to do 1d20, 1d20. Hang on, I'm just going to test this for my own sanity. Yes, that's how you do it. Okay. Anyway, yeah, he will go silent.
Okay, so now that he can't say anything back, we'll just be calling him Bob all day, right? Every time we have a conversation with him, right, Bob? Even if he's not involved. Let's do that.
Why are you torturing this man so much?
Because he deserves it.
Because he's an asshole.
Yep.
He's a piece of shit.
Ooh, I will spend my day trying to teach. I forgot what this Twinkle to call and say Bob instead of Bob instead.
So what comes out is this. You don't know if it's saying Bob or not. It's saying something, but it's in this horrible eldritch speak that you cannot understand.
Is it a cute guy? Yeah.
Like Cthulhu is talking through this bird.
I'll just look at it. Think, it's close enough.
Definitely an owl.
And then I'll look at it. It is an owl.
It's not.
Why can't you guys just let me have this?
By the way, Chris,
Yuphi actually asks, yes.
roll 1d82 for me.
Sure. Oh, I didn't even see the dice rolling. Oh,
Because there isn't one. There is not such a dice.
No, I wanted the dice.
Okay.
Well, that's too damn bad.
1 second. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh, right, of course. Where is it there? Oh, my best save. Right. There you go. Oh, let's check. Well, still +0, doesn't matter.
What would be 100 for me?
Oh no, it would be high. No, it would be 15. Ignore that one.
What? Oh, you did an ability check. That's why.
Yeah. I clicked the wrong thing.
And if you're near Archilaus as well, then no, you make the save. You're fine.
No, but I rolled so high.
Do you want the D100 effect to go through?
No.
Make your mind.
No, this is fine.
Are you sure?
Yes, this is fine.
Okay. Yes, Yuphi.
I hear stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Do with that what you will.
Okay.
Okay. You may continue.
Did you guys hear that is? Huh. Maybe it was. I'll look at Twinkle. Say, did you just say that? Just.
The bird does not respond.
You guys heard that, right? Just
It's a bird. Okay. That's something.
imagine. What, Bob? Did you say something just now?
He is just going to glare at you.
Get used to this.
Oh, okay. Yep, that's it.
Okay.
What did you hear, Yuphi?
It's just this. I guess I just heard someone just say the Great Tower lies dormant, awaiting those who would awaken it.
That's not what the bird said.
Well, how do you know it? It was speaking in this weird.
Yeah,
Obvious, it said Bob. That's true. I will look at Bob, I guess.
That's something else than the Great Tower lies dormant.
Awaiting those who would awaken it. Yes.
What tower? What tower is the bird? It's not a bird. Was it your patron?
Oh no, I know his voice. That's all echoey and watery and horrible. This is different.
I mean, maybe it's the tower in the spire.
You mean at home?
Oh well.
It does lie dormant. What?
It's a mountain.
It wasn't always a mountain. It used to be a giant tower.
Oh, in that case, could be.
Well, either way, it's weird that you guys didn't hear it.
No, it's weird that you heard it. Not the other way around.
Why do you always say things that I like or experience are weird? My twinkle is not a howl. If I brush my teeth by taking them out, brushing them and then putting them back in, it's weird. You don't like my drawings because they're all black. And then,
Yuphi, you get used to it. He does it all the time with me.
yeah, he's just angry old man.
Yeah, he doesn't really like anything, I think, so.
One, I'm not old. Pulling your teeth out and putting them in is weird. Hearing voices is weird.
You see weird stuff.
I am also weird.
I like how we didn't disagree with being angry all the time.
And I tap on the carapace.
I mean, consider my whole existence weird.
I consider your whole existence weird. As
I
well.
can't believe I say this, but Zora's the normal one.
Oh God.
Wait, what's happening?
Oh God.
You never said something like that. What's going on?
I know it gets to your head.
I mean,
I'm
Maybe we
normal?
should just disband and just stop if that's the case. Just
Archilaus is also pretty normal.
really,
So wait.
he's on fire like half of the
Yeah,
time.
the ever-burning man who never takes off his helmet and mutters to a god constantly. Yeah, I'm so normal.
Fair enough, it's
I'm
just me
so
and Zordon.
normal.
Well, you're not normal either. You go
You're not
up to
normal
old,
either, man.
you go up to old ladies and shake their hands and get cursed, and you have this weird hat on. And also, the first time we met you said something about your trouser snake. It was so weird.
You're not normal. You are shameless. And
Yes,
Oh my
yes,
God.
right, Bob.
So you're saying that I'm the normal one, I should be the leader?
I think that's what he's saying.
No.
I agree.
No.
I agree. All in favor?
Not being normal.
I'll raise it.
Being normal doesn't mean you're responsible as a leader. Let's not make weird assumptions here.
True. Sorry, Zor. I'll go with Genraev still, and
I mean, we
guess.
should give it a try. Let's just
Ew.
let's have him.
For a thought, I was thinking I was going to be responsible for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. You don't want the job. Trust me.
No, I like my job.
What is your job?
Being a pain in the ass.
Among that. And having fun.
He's very good at that.
As you're having this discussion, as you're walking past the oasis you stayed at on your first night in the desert, the winds begin to pick up and sand begins blowing everywhere as a shadow descends from above you all.
Oh boy.
Kill the bird.
One moment.
What do we see?
It's a giant bird.
If you give me a moment, I'll show you what you see.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
God.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Then it's probably a battle.
I've not
Hey,
said
remember that Sphinx we were avoiding the whole time we were going to the thing?
Yep. And
Yeah.
I also
Why?
hear there's a rock upstairs somewhere, a bit to the north.
1 second. Why do you still have your lantern on? Turn that off.
Damn it, Cassius. Or Erevanthe.
What did I do?
No, nothing this time.
Actually, Cassius didn't do shit. Cassius dead.
No, you're Cassius.
Yep.
I'm as much Gaussian as you are experiment B226.
So, what you will see descending is this giant green creature.
The Hulk! Oh, no.
Oh, that is not what the
Oh,
fuck
that's even
is that?
And it will call out to you in a booming voice, "Hail, travelers!" as it lands in front of you.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
I do still take out my axe just to be safe.
Oh, it's another
Hail.
talking one.
I'll step forward, I guess, clutching my staff a bit. I'll speak in Draconic. Hail there, great dragon.
Ah, one that knows the old tongue. Greetings. I am seeking a group of travelers who I say recently, who in the middle of winter were teleported from the nation of Gazethray. Be you they?
Are we they? I believe we were.
No,
In a long time.
I've never been to Gazethray in my life.
Did that be us? Except for that one, and I'll still be speaking Draconic. And I'll point to Erevanthe. He wasn't part of it. And Cassius.
And I wasn't there either.
And
And
Archilaus.
Salt,
Yeah.
and Bob,
Yeah.
and Roger.
Yes. Well,
So,
I'll
just the three of
pointing
you.
at people. It's just me, the small one, and the big one.
I see. Are you aware that your teleportation summoned a creature from another world that caused a massive cyclone to form?
My mouth will drop.
Pick that up. Pick it back.
I get. I'll give me. Is he speaking common still, or just?
Yeah,
Draconic?
he's speaking in common.
Oh,
Well,
No,
it
we-
wasn't us that teleported us away.
No,
It
it
was
was a wizard, I believe. I
Yeah.
tried to visit her tower, but she tried to shoot me with lightning.
That's her.
So Dragon, if that was I blame I blame Echo.
I don't know who that is, but I'm
No,
sure
but
he is an
that-
unpleasant fellow by that name.
Yes, he magicked the Genraev.
He was the reason we went there and teleported back afterwards.
So, what brings you here exactly?
I have been seeking the group responsible for some time. But having observed you over the last couple of days, I do not believe you to be malicious. Which is why I'm revealing myself to you instead of simply blasting you with fire from the sky.
Much
Thank you.
appreciated.
Appreciate
That
it.
is, yes.
God.
I seek the creature that summoned the cyclone, a archfiend by the name of Malika. She departed Gazethray some time ago, and I believe took up residence above your... What's that region of white called?
The salt,
Yes.
I think. Or
Yes.
the beach.
No, I believe it's the salt. It definitely has that kind of taste. Yes. She took up residence there, but then she disappeared not long afterwards. Might you know where she has gone?
Oh, God, no.
What kind of archfiend was she? Of wind, perhaps?
Well, yes.
Ah, that explains why the salt was being consumed by a tornado. We have been there when she was there, and at some point it just stopped. Presumably with her departure.
How strange. I wonder...
That has been insert amount of days here
It's been a long time.
ago.
That was around the time that Erevanthe lost his hair and got the hat, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I see.
Correct.
She is a dangerous figure. I do not trust her to remain. I believe she battled some adventurers that I once met. You see him start to sniff. And he will approach carefully Zor, lowering his head down until it's level with yours. Tell me, young kobold? I believe you might be a kobold.
I shook my head.
Do you carry some kind of artifact attuned to the winds?
I think I do.
Would not surprise me.
Let me see. I go through my stuff.
He has a lot of stuff.
Is it the one that we picked up in the last? Because you haven't told us what it was yet or did yet.
Well, do you pull it out?
Disguise down?
Yeah.
Sword thinks it is that one, and seeing his inventory, yeah, he thinks it. He will take it out.
This carries the same scent as my scepter that I gave to that adventuring group. Curious.
What does it do?
I do not know. I just sense the winds about it. The scepter, I was told, was an ancient key. It was given to us by the Gazathraean the Gazathraean Emperor hundreds of years ago now. Or was it thousands? It's hard to tell. I sleep a lot.
Isn't that what Cassian told us, that the scepter and the cube together were the key to some kind of sanctuary?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he told us, yes.
I believe that is something I told you.
Not you, Cassian.
Back in my old body.
So you are Cassian.
You should be cautious going forwards. Many people seem to be seeking your group out. That's how I was able to locate you so easily.
Why?
That because of the weird things we've done?
We don't. Oh God.
I can name
Lyria's probably still looking for us.
the group. A group, some kind of naval group, has been trying to hunt you down from that island that was recently attacked. There's a large group of thugs that I believe are Gazathraean hunting for you. He'll nod towards Erevanthe.
No, that doesn't surprise me one bit.
It's the hat.
There was a family of criminals from... what's that set of islands called again? Who are also looking for you.
Mm-hmm.
I did also catch, and unfortunately had to kill, a man wearing an iron mask that was tailing you.
Much appreciated.
In my opinion, whenever you find one of those,
Something bad.
finish them.
Oh?
They're not good people.
I will take that into consideration.
Why are you telling us all this?
Now I just feel bad.
Oh, I don't get much chance for conversation.
Well,
Fair enough.
Frankly,
I
most
know-
people run away screaming the moment I appear. Or
Well,
try to attack me. Or both.
that was our first.
Is Deacon still conscious or has he fainted?
Deacon has been silent this entire time because of a spell cast on him. He is currently just sort of sat on the ground. You can see marks on the ground where he's pushed himself away from the dragon and is just leaning against the rock.
And there's some wet spots.
His mouth is just open in a scream, but no sound comes out.
Shut up, Bob. You're talking too much.
Oh dear. That man appears to be afflicted with some kind of magical malady.
Yeah, he was being annoying, so we told him to shut up.
You cast a spell to silence this man just because he was being annoying?
Correct.
Well, if you say it like that, it sounds really bad. But he was, he wasn't being nice to us, and after all, he did it. I'll point to Erwin.
Yep.
I
I'll do it again tomorrow.
I implore you to release your hold on this poor man.
Why?
His name is Bob, by the way. So
This Bob does not deserve to be trapped in magical silence like this.
How do you know? Do you know Bob?
God.
How do you know what Bob deserves?
I've actually met many Bobs in my time.
With this specific Bob, we've been traveling with him for a while.
Bob is an issue. He's constantly trying to talk people into horrible deals that are just preferable, like just profitable for him. Tries to steal. He is a problem.
Bob is just shaking his head as you're saying all of this.
He's talking way too much. Way too much.
And as for why we do not run away, you're not the first one we met like that, and you said hi.
Yes.
At that part, did it. Like you said hello. That helped.
I
Yep.
see.
And we have encountered creatures about the same size as you before, and stood
I
up
would
for them.
say this is the biggest dragon you've encountered.
Mm-hmm. But the fire elemental, for example, was that about the same size?
No, it wasn't as big as he is.
Really?
The thing on underneath Tull, old Tull.
That thing it would be, yes.
Same size or bigger?
Similar. They're built differently.
Built different. Yes.
What's your name, if I may ask?
Oh, did I not? I thought I introduced myself. I am Typheus, Dragon of Winds.
I'm Zor.
How old is Typheus?
Pardon?
You mentioned like hundreds of years and then maybe thousands. Is he like a dragon that was around in my time?
No. You're not familiar with the Typheus.
Have I ever heard stories of Typheus, the Dragon of Wind?
Give me a history check.
Great. Where's history? History.
No, you've never heard of this dragon.
Where?
But I must ask, where are you traveling to? There is nothing out this way but water.
Well, we had a ship parked or anchored or moored. I'm not familiar with the terminology, honestly.
Park.
Parked. Anchored?
Anchored.
Parked. Right? I mean, it's a vehicle. Vehicles get parked.
Sure. Parked.
We're moving to our boat.
Yeah.
I see.
But
See. Well then, I will wish you a good journey. I must continue my hunt for Malika. If you hear anything, do not... Do you have any way of contacting me?
I was just about to ask, is there any way for us to contact you?
If you know the magic of the spell sending, perhaps?
I do not know.
I do not.
Do I? I feel like I should, but
Do druids get sending?
I don't know. I don't
know.
think-
Bards
no,
get
no,
clerics. Bards do.
Bards
Clerics and
can get it.
No, we don't have sending.
Great old one war or something.
I do have scrying, but I feel like that might...
That
Yeah.
will not do the job, no.
No.
Is there any way you can, give us a way to contact you?
Alas, that is beyond me, and even if I did have such an artifact upon me, an artifact within my hoard is not here with me. It remains safely tucked away in my cave.
And where would that be? Just out of curiosity, of course.
Erevanthe, don't.
What? I'm just being nice and making conversation. It's been a while. Just
It
asking where he
is-
lives.
I am from the Coldwood within Gazethray.
Never been. It's nice there.
It is pleasant,
Not
yes.
really.
Whenever there's not a stinking creature that breathes ailments from its very mouth outside the cave.
Like Bob.
Well, fuck. No, we've fought a similar creature. I'll take out my tentacle. Look.
By this
Probably-
point, that tentacle, which is plant life, has completely and utterly rotted.
I'll just no, but well, we killed some. I'll throw it on the ground. Fuck.
That is foul.
Well, it used to be that.
Told you.
Okay. Well,
Well,
Things decay.
if I may ask, the staff you gave away,
The scepter, yes.
to whom did you give it?
It was a group of adventurers, 5 of them in total. An Asmar that rather reminded me of the goddess Athena.
An ASMR?
A human that seems to get hit a lot. I believe he's some kind of wizard, but he keeps running into things.
There's something wrong with his eyes.
Potentially. There was one of my kin, or at least a descendant of my kin with them, a tiefling, much like yourself, little one, with golden scales.
I think I've seen.
Uh,
Fell?
Who else was there? Oh yes, this druid that is very in tune with the stars. And who was the last one? Oh yes, this strange white-haired man who seems to. I smelt the scent of death around him, as if he had had a close relationship with it too many times.
Sounds like a bunch of twats.
Yeah. No. Well, shut
They
up.
were quite noble.
Yeah. I mean, we're the weird ones, remember?
Oh, right, yes, we're the weird ones.
At
so-
this point, I am considering if maybe you need to suggest a suggestion to keep your mouth shut for a little bit.
Try me. Try me.
Now, are any of you from Gazethray?
I don't know.
One of you does resemble Ares when he is in a mood.
I'll look over at Salt. Archilaus. Yeah.
I will nod. It's probably been a while since I've been there, but that is where I originated.
A warrior of Nyrina, perhaps. Interesting events abound there. The group of adventurers I was talking about was there not too long ago. I believe your governor has abdicated abdicated his seat and is now. Well, I don't know where he is.
I look towards.
He's just left.
No. Well, I believe there's a process behind it all. He didn't just leave. He's an old. But there's a lot going on in the region. A large group of bandits was thwarted. A giant serpent that seems to embody darkness was spotted in the region as well.
Another one of those things?
You have encountered such creatures before?
A watery thing, a fire thing.
How unusual. Very well. I will leave you to your travels. I must resume my hunt. If you ever find a way of sending things my way, and you happen to find this Malaka creature, do not hesitate to call for my aid. I will come as quickly as possible, provided I am nearby.
Will do.
Much appreciated.
Yep.
And with a final farewell, he will begin to beat his wings, causing sand to go everywhere and fly off.
On a different note, I should have one extra language, the Draconic language I have from the earpiece thingy I have.
Yeah, no, you're all missing one language. Except for Ramis.
Okay, can I add Infernal as the, tiefling?
Yeah,
Yes,
sure, go for it.
Okay, added Infernal. Well, that was a thing. We are wanted in every nation.
Yep, seems so.
That wasn't new, right?
Well, I didn't know of most of them. Well, not, or maybe...
Careful where we go, they're after us, so...
How do we keep getting in this situation? I think we do good, right?
Like this.
One step after another, I guess. Come on, Bob.
He will slowly stand up, just staring up at the black dot that's now far in the distance, and follow after you.
How did she respond to this whole thing?
She was just silent. She was just like standing there, stocked, completely still and silent the entire time, trying not to be noticed by the giant green winged lizard with giant horns on its snout.
I will drop suggestion.
What was that?
The dragon.
I mean, I think it was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Who just has a conversation with dragons?
I did.
We do.
We just did.
But it was the biggest dragon I've seen until now.
I mean, this isn't normal for us either, but it's,
Well,
I mean,
You took it. You all just took it in a stride.
It's not the first we've seen.
he said hello, he was friendly.
I mean, it was new, but at the same time, we've seen so many things. Like, there's not a lot that is.
Well,
out
it was
there
still
for
pretty
us.
big and majestic. It was a chance to practice my draconic. I hardly get to use it, so.
And it's already known.
Honestly, I kind of feel like Kronos was more intimidating than this dude.
True.
And he was small.
It was a titan, right? It's just,
I just thought of it. We should have asked him for a ride.
well, that would be disrespectful, I feel.
Yeah.
Why?
Once
Oh, I
again,
mean-
the bard trying to ride
And
anything he comes
I've
across.
already flying a magical dragon.
We did?
No, I did.
When?
He did.
With Cassian changed into a dragon.
That did happen.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember why that happened.
Because we had some fruits and some
Oh,
fruits we
yes.
identified, and they continued to drink.
Yeah. And we ate the fruit.
Yeah, I turned into a dragon.
Yeah, we wasted it.
Oh, no, we didn't. I had a lot of fun.
Fair enough. Fair.
Perfection.
Okay.
Well, Bob, just remember, we're powerful friends to have.
Yeah, friends. Hey. He's going to put his arm around Erevanthe's shoulders and just take out of his pocket this golden idol. So, how much would you give? Do you think you'd give me for this? You know, as friends.
I'll watch his hands, see what he does.
He's just holding the idol.
Oh, okay. He's not trying to pickpocket me.
No. His hand's on
I
your
will
shoulder,
remove-
not near your pockets.
I will gently remove his hand from my shoulder. And I'll look at Cassian, and I'll say, "Is that some grave robbing you did?"
No. I found this when we went past that temple the first time. It was just lying there in the sand, in the rubble.
Right.
Would I hear this?
Probably. I mean, if you're nearby. Although he's talking quite quietly to Erevanthe. But you've got quite a high passive perception, I believe.
What does the thing look like? Is it
Easily.
some kind of magical thing, or is
It's not magical. It's a small golden idol of a similar shape to the statue you saw outside the temple, the big statue. Not the giant statue with the hand, but the one outside the ruined temple.
Yeah.
My passive perception is 19.
You, at the very least, definitely notice something's up.
I'm sorry, Bob. I'm not a collector of the fine arts or archaeological
Archaeological. Yes.
archaeological stuff. Yes.
Archaeological.
Maybe try Rosea.
Oh God, no. She's not got any money.
How do you know we have any money?
I don't have any money either.
Yeah. Oh, I actually
I was
don't.
under the impression that your party had a lot of money after I spoke with the kobold last night.
What did you tell him?
Or
I said I have enough money. That I don't need anything more.
Well, he doesn't need money because he doesn't like to spend money because he doesn't think it's useful. He just likes stuff.
Yeah.
let me tell you, I have 0 gold to my name.
Really?
Like,
Nothing?
really, nothing.
Oh, then maybe you and
I
I should
also-
have a different conversation about how we can fix that sometime.
Yeah,
Can
I
you
just
have a
asked-
suggestion on
I
him
also
again?
have 0 gold. I just have platinum.
What do you say, Chris?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Oh, I have a good suggestion on him again. That was it.
Nah, I just
Oh,
asked
hey.
Genraev for the money. If you need money,
How much
go
money
to Genraev.
do we have? I can't see it on the party token or in Precious.
I'll just slowly walk over to see what's going on, because I did notice something was going on.
It's on the blue horizon.
Ah, okay, good. Let's see. Oh, which is stolen, of course. Here go. Blue. Monies. Oh yes, we have all the monies. Oh God, we have so much money. Fuck. I forgot. I was like, we got a couple of thousand left. We have all the money. I don't know how much. Yuphi doesn't know. I have I think I have 80 gold coins on my name at the moment.
Stood at little armor -2. Nice.
There's quite a bunch of money in there from mine as well.
Well, yours. We had to fight for that. I almost died for it.
He's going to look over at Genraev as you suggest, just ask him for money. And he's just going to put the idol away and shake his head. Genraev is too
Before he-
intimidating.
Would I have seen the idol before he puts it away if I walked over?
You might have seen something, yeah.
Would I have recognized it as anything important, or is it just some...
I would need a
Some
perception
item.
check for that.
Okay. I will roll it.
You definitely saw that it was difficult to make out fully because his hand was covering it at that point, but it was something made of gold. You definitely saw that.
Well, gold is not the most important thing to us, but...
I mean, at 5, you definitely know it's... You also would have heard him say he found it at that temple, so...
Yeah, that's something that made me more... But I asked, do I hear all of this? And you were like, you notice something's going on, so I don't know if I heard the actual word temple.
I mean, you got a 25 on your perception check. You definitely know he's got something that he probably shouldn't.
All right, I will push the subject hey, what was that? What did you found something nice?
You're some kind of royal prince, aren't you?
Yes,
Excellent. Then you definitely have to have
some
money.
kind of.
Then you definitely should have money. And he'll pull out the idol again. This small golden statuette of, I believe it's Set.
Mm-hmm.
I found this while we were passing by that temple. Bet it's worth a pretty penny if you want it.
So you're robbing the temples of my people.
No, it's not robbery. It is definitely not robbery. It's no different to what those archaeologists are doing. I found this. It's no different to, no doubt, many of the items you guys have found in places around your travels and taken.
Very much.
The man has a point.
When I see the item, is it just an item, or do I recognize it as something important?
It's just an item. It is just a gold statuette.
Well, at the very least, don't melt it down for gold, please. It's
Oh no, this thing will be worth way more in its current shape than it would melt it down.
and make sure you sell it for what it is, which is a Rebian statue of Seth.
Okay. Yeah, I can put a spin on that. An ancient statue of a wait, Seth. That's one of those gods from out west. Interesting.
Yes. Well, please don't forget to put Rebian in there. That way I might find it back one day.
Sure. He'll give you a thumbs up and he'll put it back in his pouch. Anyway, at this point, you guys will have reached the boat.
Yay.
As you approach where it's moored, with the ramp going up to it, is lowered, and you just see sitting at the top of the ramp, Good Boy. Littered around the ramp is a lot of very dead giant scorpions and other creatures of the sands that apparently tried to get on the boat, and Good Boy didn't let on.
Good boy.
But what did Volrad teach that dog? Damn.
We know it could shoot lasers.
Well, true, but still.
I'll give him pets.
It will let out a robotic
Bork.
woof.
Nice. Good boy.
I'll check and see if Bubbles is also here. I'll stick my head on the water, I guess.
Give me a perception check.
Well, I mean, he's underwater. Yeah, most of the...
Underwater.
As you
14.
look around underwater, you'll turn your head this way and that. You'll shuffle round so that you get a full look, and then right in front of you will be the end of its snout.
Oh, God! Oh, it's good. Hi, Bubbles.
It stares at you.
Oh, God. So, did you help defend the boat?
It continues to stare at you.
Great, thank you. I really appreciate you helping us. Okay, and I'll take my head out of the water. As like Bubbles also helped.
You can still feel its gaze just staring at you.
God, I mean, guys, Bubbles is kind of weird, right?
Really?
Wait, what?
Why?
What do you mean?
I mean, I know he can understand me because if I talk to something underwater, like the one time that we tortured that guy, they can understand me, but he just stares at me.
So?
Yeah, but why wouldn't he just? I mean, even Twinkle goes, "Oh, what could you to me?" You know.
Yeah, but the see yours thingy is not yours.
Well, I felt like it was like a gift for a job well done.
Perhaps.
Even if you know, but I could just ask the Lucky directly. What the hell is Bubbles? I can contact him now. Why? Why Bubbles?
Explain
What is Bubbles? Why? It's good. I'll go all the questions.
Why Bubbles? How Bubbles?
I'll do your one better. Just yeah. Well, okay, we're back on the boat.
Okay.
Oh, now we have to clean the boat.
Yeah, that we do.
So it would be night by the time you're at the boat. So after a long rest, which you'll be able to get, you'll be able to finally depart from the desert.
Oh, glad to get rid of the sand.
It gets everywhere.
I'm trying to remember how many days it was to get here from Freeport. Because it's been a while. It was after the blood rains. God damn it, I didn't make a note. Gert, can you remember how many days it was?
Nope.
Grand.
Sorry.
It was 2 days.
I think I might have set your movement correctly. That doesn't... Oh, but you guys can't travel as fast anymore.
So we don't have it. Yeah.
You don't have someone that can just sit at the wheel overnight anymore.
True.
I only need 4 hours of sleep, so
So, yeah. You could stagger shifts, I guess.
yeah, would probably be fine.
Which would mean you'd probably be able to go 60. I'm just going to say 60 feet per day to keep it simple. So I can't remember how many it is. So, I'll just do that for the first day. Knowing that... Be 3 days to get off this map. Let me bring up the... What map did I use for this? Oh, maybe that's my... I've been going wrong. I'm using the wrong map. Okay, bear with me. Sick. So that is. Give me 1 second. Say 400. Let's just say a 10-day to get back. I'm just going to keep that simple. What are you guys going to be doing during the long sail back to Freeport, or are you going somewhere else first?
Well,
The
do
eye is
have-
close-ish by. Do we have the time for that? At least as the crow flies. But
it's an owl.
that's the saying.
Oh, okay. Hey, bubbles. Emperor.
I need to change that because Cassius is not on this map. And I'm pretty sure that's all your old tokens as well. Yeah, so
Okay.
it'll take you a 10-day of sail to get back to Freeport. If you wanted to go to the Eye, that's a whole adventure.
It's been a while. We were going for the I-4. Probably something I should
To kill your...
Yes, then I would prefer that. I remembered that I wanted to do that. I just didn't remember the I.
There was things going on in Freeport as well that was suggested to you. There's the tournament coming up. There is the reported in. There's the thing with the Scroll of True Seeing.
Well, we also have the. We were supposed to help the Dwarven King get rid of its curse, and all the while getting rid of something very evil, even though it's granting me my magic.
But are we prepared for that yet?
Why wouldn't we be? We fought.
Are we
We.
strong enough?
Oh, we mean.
We should have
fought
asked the Bloody
Serpent
Dragon to help us.
Oh yeah, true. Oh. Good have. Oh, too late now. Let's get it. Well, put it up to a vote. But we still have some unfinished business from the quest we were doing, or the task we had undertook.
I mean, we could go back to the archipelago, find someone who can contact the dragon, ask them to contact the dragon to help us kill the patron. He said that, like, if we needed help with something, then we should contact him.
No, he said if we found the Wind Lady, we should contact him.
Yeah, but he also said if you run into any big troubles that you can't, like, manage, then we were free to contact him if we had the means at such a time.
Really, I just heard when you find them.
We could always try. But we also have the mage. It's still on our tail.
Yeah.
Rosea and Deacon would also both like to go back to Freeport.
I mean, who cares? Deacon, Bob. All right, shut up, Bob.
Oh my god, does the other party have a border collie?
There's some
No.
chickens and a cow and a goat.
Yes, they have a lot of
Okay.
things. That's the former Inquisition party.
Oh,
Yeah.
have a cat.
They have a lot.
They have all the pets.
So above board, this is just, if you wish to go to the eye, you can. I would recommend going back to Freeport first for the hooks I've been planning, but if you wish to do something else, that is fine.
I would go back to Freeport now first.
Yeah, we should deliver the people as well to safety because we are the good guys. Right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm the normal one, it's better to go to Freeport.
Yeah, I agree with our leader. We should go back to Freeport.
Very well.
Actually, for Jose, I mean, Bob, I don't care, but
So alone.
No, but
So go on.
I do want that cannon.
fair enough. Use a magical cannon for us. Better be a good cannon.
So as a couple of days into sailing, Ramez, as you're drawing back on your memories of the past, something that you would be reminded of is the fact that you've got this cube and the Scepter of the Winds. Well, you don't have that, but you would remember that from that meeting long ago, the cube and the scepter need to be taken. Well, the scepter needs to be taken to the floating shrine here, and that cube will somehow let you get there. Your cat is not an engineer, so he wouldn't really be able to know. Actually, I will allow an intellect check to see if you can just remember from that meeting what the Skystone is for.
I just zoned out completely for a moment. What's happening?
You need to roll something.
I need to roll something.
Yes, it's to do with the Skystone
Okay.
and its purpose.
I just completely zoned out for like a minute.
Yeah, no worries.
What do I need to roll?
An intellect check.
Intellect check.
That's sufficient. You remember back in the day, the Lufane had. They didn't have many of these Skystones. You recall maybe 4 or 5 were in existence, and they had one purpose. Anything. They can carry anything, and will only move when there's the intent to move them. And these were used by the Lufane to effectively create ships that can fly.
Okay.
That's the purpose of the Skystone.
So, Lufane only had a few. They can carry anything. It's how they made flying ships. I will share this information with our little kobold friend.
And you know what will happen this whole journey.
You are going to try and make it merge with the ship, so we get a flying ship?
Close. At least we'll try to figure out how to make the ship flying.
Mm-hmm.
If I can.
I will allow a Tinker's Tools check.
Can I give him inspiration?
I will
Can
allow
I
this.
give him guidance?
Yes.
I mean, I have memories about this, so
So 1d4.
Well, you don't know how the ships work. You just know that's what they were for. But you can still give him guidance.
yeah. Where the hell did my guidance go? There, guidance.
1d4 and 1d8.
Yes.
God damn it.
I think he figured it out.
DC
Okay.
is 40, sorry.
Zor, after a few nights
Got
of
back some
examining
extras.
this goddamn cube, you would determine that, for one, you can't currently use it with your ship. You would need mechanisms. You would need lots of mechanisms. I would say with this, you've started drawing up blueprints. You would need, ideally, a bigger ship than the one you've got, as you'll need quite a lot of mechanisms. You'll need pistons designed to push the cube. You'll need some kind of frame to hold the cube in place so that it connects to the ship and keeps the ship airborne. All sorts of things that, with the right engineers and the right boat, you could get made. This is not a solo endeavor.
Okay. I call the crew
Okay.
to the quarters and I tell, guys, how do we like a flying ship?
Well,
Yes.
that sounds kind of.
How do you plan to do that?
Glad you ask. And I put in the blueprint on the table. We need to build a bigger ship.
I should know better than to ask.
Well, you see here, this is how it works, and if you go there, this is where the cube needs to be placed, and with this mechanism we'll make it turn, but we need a lot of people.
We have a lot of money, so that should be okay.
But
To hire people.
yes, we can, and we need to.
Oh,
If I
One
would do
big
it, it would take a
question.
long time.
what about Bob?
If you-
Sorry.
If you
Bubbles.
do this, can we retrieve the parts and maybe implement it on something else in the future, or is this a permanent thing to do?
Depending how well you can get it out.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, how well will you be able to get it out with the plans you have for it?
I mean, you could remove the cube for any time. The cube is, like most devices, is borderline indestructible.
So it will probably damage the ship, but the cube will come out of it.
I like it.
All right.
How do we make it work?
Well, and I point at the blueprints here, and we need this, we need that. A lot of things to do.
We probably should talk to that crafter guy in the islands.
You probably
Right.
should.
We need to find a bigger ship, and Freeport is probably the place to be.
Exactly.
Yep.
Rosea
Well-
will point out.
Would we be able to make it out of steel, though? That would make us way safer in the sky, if it doesn't matter how much it weighs.
Engineering-wise, the engineers of Freeport are good, but there's also the engineers of Skelos. The goblins, they're a bit crazier, but they make good stuff. They're the ones that are behind the trains.
Ooh.
I
So
like
a
it.
steel flying ship would be a possibility?
Don't ask me. I don't know how this stuff works.
So Freeport.
These blueprints might as well be Rebian to me.
It can also be a train. It doesn't have to be a ship to float. I mean, the cube lets us do that.
So,
things.
a flying castle would be an option?
Yeah, if you can build it.
I mean, a flying boat is a good way, because you still need to propel. You need sails. You need.
Yeah, but you can do it also on a castle. I think. Needs to be some redesigning, but
Isn't that like inefficient? I'm not an engineer, but like
it would, but it would work. Didn't say it
fair
would be
enough.
fast.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Would how big are we going? That also changes speed.
Do I remember if the Lufane had like sails on their ships, or did they do different things to make it propel?
They did different things.
Okay.
That's all I will say on that. They did different things.
Nuclear fusion, I get it.
Does the Sora's drawing have sails on it?
Yes.
He based it on a boat, so yes.
Not fair enough. Okay.
Rosea will also, this whole time that she's been, since you met with the dragon, you can tell something's been bothering her, and she finally will go, oh, that scepter.
Yeah.
That group that acquired that scepter, they gave it to one of our purveyors in Gazethray.
Oh God, I did. I mean, yes, no.
Yes, you did, Chris, in another campaign.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was the one
It
that.
was, it was brought, and we went over it, and the scroll bearer, Yvonne, scroll keeper, sorry, he donated it as a prize in the upcoming tournament.
Fuck.
We're gonna need that scepter.
I'm never going to give anything to them again ever in any campaign. No, sorry. Fuck. Why would he? Didn't he? Did you guys research it? Turns out to be important, and then you just gave it away.
We didn't know. No, we researched it. We told him that it was old and that it had that it wins and it had some kind of magic of opening, or some kind of magic. We knew it was used to open something, but he didn't think it was important enough for us to keep around, and then we were getting hounded to put something into the tournament, so he put that in. That's not the only thing.
Okay, when's the tournament again, and how long do we have to get there?
What?
How long
The tournament won't be for another 10 days after we arrive back in Freeport.
So not a lot of time.
There's people coming from all over for the tournament now. There's people coming from Gazethray. I believe the Cimmerics have got a team that they managed to somehow get in there. There's a group from the Inquisition. I believe there's a guy going in solo by the name of Cassander. I'm not sure who he is.
What tournament is it? Combat or what?
Yeah, it's a trial by combat, effectively. You're not meant to kill people, but there's an understanding, there's people from the necropolis there in case accidents happen.
Okay then.
It's quite a big thing they've got planned. But we don't. The archaeologist's skill. Well, Scrollkeeper hasn't put forth his team yet. His team for the tournament.
Oh.
At least he hadn't by the time we left. He might have by now.
Well, we have to find out then.
Yeah, we could always procure the staff on or the scepter, in another way.
In a less legal way.
I mean, it's.
There's other prizes in the tournament as well that you'd win if you were to win.
It's not like we need money.
Magical prizes.
Oh.
Not like we can't buy them, but no.
Well, we just. Yeah.
I don't know the list of prizes off the top of my head, but
I feel like you really want us in that tournament, so maybe we should just do it.
Do you want us dead?
Pardon?
We were just told that people don't die in this tournament.
Shouldn't.
In case accidents happen.
Yeah, so they can.
Well, if they
People
got
from the
trapped.
necropolis were there. What do they do in the necropolis?
The necropolis is Charon's base of operations, effectively. That's where his clergy are based. That's where the Charon's hold his big temple is. All that kind of stuff.
And if it's for a bit of fighting, we can get gear and stuff. Easy. I'm in.
Oh, maybe we should listen to the normal one.
Fair enough. Leader says we're in, so we're in.
Does everyone agree?
Well, we can still find out the things when we get back to Freeport. We don't have to decide now, but we can look into it.
Well, let's first check if they'll have us.
Oh, that too reminds me. Archilaus, one question for the boat.
Yes.
Do you know anywhere where we can have a magical forge, so I can, if we have to, can craft with orichalcum for the boat?
You're asking about the forge in which I made my armor, correct?
Yeah, or if you know other forges that has it.
I don't know of any other forges, and while the forge in which my armor was created is, it's not far from here, I don't think you're getting the boat onto that.
No, but if I need to craft something of it so it can be used in the boat.
Well, the armor was crafted at the bottom of the crater that was where the tragedy happened. We could go there, but I'm not sure using that to create a gimmick for the boat is respectful to the lives lost. But we can go there if you don't care about that.
There's also a forge at the
gimmick.
Temple of War, which you would know
Sure.
about.
Which, again, I don't know if they would let us create a boat gimmick, but we could maybe go and ask very nicely.
Maybe if you don't call it a boat gimmick.
I will find out.
Call it
Oh, now I know enough.
research. Research and development.
Well, sure, I could take you to either of those forges at some point.
Yay! And you see Zor putting his hands together, thinking about something.
Zor getting to build the first skyship in over 4,000 years.
Oh yes.
Perfection.
Okay.
It's the worst that could happen.
Do you really want to know right now?
He could stop functioning all the way up in the atmosphere and then
We could die.
plummet us down.
Or you guys could die. I'd be fine.
Okay. So it would have taken Zor a few days to come up with that. Around this time, I'm going to say you would arrive at the end of your 10-day back in Freeport. And that seems a good place to end the session.
Nice.
We will not be playing in 2 weeks' time because that's the 26th of December. I should need to explain why. So we will be resuming in a month on, well, provided everyone is good to go on the 9th.
Should be.
I won't be.
Right.
Oh.
The 9th is my birthday. I'll be dragged out somewhere, probably, by my family.
Boo.
Fair
Birthday D&D is the best.
No.
Boo.
We might leave it then until the 23rd, as that'll be the start of the next story arc, so to speak. So it'll be better if everyone's there. We'll see what happens.
I mean, if everyone else is available, you're more than welcome to continue on the 9th regardless and just fill me in the week after.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. See how much I have prepared and everything as well. But yes, so potentially tournament arc.
Yay!
We're all going to get knocked out in the first round. So it'll be a very short arc.
That could happen. In which case, you'd then have to make a deal with whoever wins.
Or
Depends
we
on the
acquire
rules.
it by less legal means.
That depends on the rules of the tournament.
It'll be elimination. Effectively, there'll be a ladder, a bracket. You'll be faced off against another team, beat them, you progress to the next round until the final round.
Yeah, but I mean the side rules. You mean you're talking to an artificer?
Are you going to have us fight the actual Inquisitors or the ex-Inquisitors? Or
No, it's not. None of the other parties have been invited to this tournament. That
that's
would
too
be
bad.
a nightmare to organize.
Oh, for
And
sure.
we would kill them because we are the highest level.
Fair enough, yeah.
You are the
Murder.
highest level, that's true.
Yes, and we would just
I
murder.
was really looking forward to dominating one of them. But okay.
I suggest that you give all your magic items to us.
Oh,
Yes,
and
I've
there is one
dominated
rule
first.
for the tournament. You are allowed to use charms, don't worry, but you cannot just use suggestion and have someone say, I give up.
Oh, boo.
That is not allowed.
Fair.
I can't cast suggestion, but I suggest you give up before I cast a spell.
That's different. You can't use suggestion to end make people surrender. You can still suggest courses of actions, but you can't make them surrender.
And
I'm
then
sure,
make them do
I'm sure a
200
handy-dandy
push-ups.
NPC will be there at the sides to moderate the fight and to remind us of the rules before every fight. And the DM has plenty of time to come up with all those rules that cover all the loopholes, hopefully.
Oh yes, there will be.
Yeah,
There will be people prepared to cast Dispel Magic if they see you doing that.
Yeah, but I'm pretty good with getting through the rules.
Yeah, same.
I'm sure you'll find some way to fuck things up.
Yep.
Sure will.
hey, it's my job.
But yes, off the top of my head, there is a Gazathrain team. There's the actual Inquisition has centered group because they're interested in some of the prizes that are up for grabs. There's Cymric family, there's Cassander guy, and a few others.
Is it one fight per day or just one day of fighting?
I haven't decided if I'd have it as all in one day or no. They wouldn't because they want a show. It would be set over several days because they'd want you at fighting at your best, not piecemeal.
I mean, if they want the show, they should take our spell slots away and.
Give us some sticks with pointy ends.
You know full well what I mean.
I know. Just take Genraev sticks away and you can use a chair lag and that's it. Probably still do most damage, but well.
Oh man.
One rule I have decided on: if you are knocked to 0 HP, not death saves or anything, if you are knocked to 0 HP, you're out. So you don't want to get knocked to 0 HP. Death saves or no.
Okay.
But yes, with that, this is where we'll finish up for tonight and for the year. I think we have one more game. Next Friday, I think we might be on for the Inquisition, and then that's it for the year.
Alrighty then.
It's Steam and Steel that's the big torture because they're at the end of a major story arc and they aren't continuing until the 14th of January. Shame. It's not your fault, Chris.
Always.
Anyway, cheers for watching, and yeah, we'll be back when we're back. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.